Hey, good morning to you guys. Hope you're all doing well. I am reviewing some comments on YouTube. I'm going to talk about some changes that I'm going to be making and talking about why YouTube is so awesome and helpful. But one thing is the Coleman camping stove that I had can't stay up here. I couldn't use my coffee maker because it didn't clear the frame. Storing it in the side of the door just rattles like hell, even with the blankets in between the rails and in between that. And I had one of those moments where it was like, wait a minute, ping! And I was like, I have an idea. Why not? Why not create my own custom recessed stove in the van? And it didn't cost me practically anything to do it. This is a cheapo $20 stove, and I just cut the insert out, lined it out, screwed it in so that it's, you know, permanently mounted. It's not going to vibrate. Jackson, can you move your bowl just a tiny bit here? Thanks, buddy. Propane tank right there. I still need to clean some of this out, make it, you know, work better. But yeah, I can just easily remove those propane tanks, or I may later go into it, look at it, and looking at putting in one big tank down here. But it's fantastic. It was just like, I couldn't, you know, I don't know if anybody else has ever done that with just a standard propane stove like that, but I think it works fantastic. Solar that I didn't really get it done. I got a lot of stuff done yesterday that I want to show you here in the dark RV, but let me just open up the cabinet here real quick. I've got everything marked down here. I do apologize, it's not very light in here. Maybe I'll show it another time, but everything is wired up and labeled. I've got a switch for the solar right there. I've got extra wire ready to go. I've got extra fuses and washers and nuts, and everything is labeled there. Got solar on right now. Most interesting thing is going to be this cord right here, which I created. Where does this cord plugs into the inverter and goes up, and it goes to here to give me an outlet, which I've put in this one so I can have 3 outlets and 2 USBs. Then the cord goes back up through the wall to the back for a power cord for my air conditioner. And then wired back up through the wall, around the corner, a 3rd outlet right above this drawer. So I got wired in 3 new outlets that are going to run off the 2000 watt inverter. I do have to put the cords away and clean it up a little bit. And then lastly is just the 2nd DC dual right here for powering other electronics that aren't USB, like my TV. I have the laptop cord that plugs into the cigarette lighter, and that's straight off of the battery, not the inverter. I didn't film a whole lot yesterday because, well, to be honest with you, there's a lot of work. It was a lot more time consuming than I thought. The stove was easy. The electrical, I don't know if anybody has this kind of an awesome setup in a van, but I'm pretty stoked and happy about it. A couple more things. The toilet situation. This toilet is just not working for me. It's too tiny and it's too low to the ground, although I know I could raise it up, you know, but it's just too tiny is really the problem. It's the cheap one. Don't ever buy a cheap portable toilet. If it cost $100 more, I could have saved $79 and just bought the one that I just did, which is pretty much the top of the line at Camping World. This is the Porta Potty Curve by Thetford. It's huge. It's basically the same exact height as a standard household toilet as far as where this is. It's all discreet, looks good. It's got an electronic flush, not a pump flush. It's push button flusher, okay? And then there's your flusher on the side. So I'm gonna swap it out and see if anybody here in town wants a partially used old small toilet. Yeah. So this is pretty much the finished product. I've had the tarp here because I didn't want to get black spray paint overflow, but you know, I spray painted all this. I got it reattached, good to go. I am happy with it. I'm confident with it. I'm gonna actually be able to put some water in it here probably later tonight. Before I finish this video, I'm probably gonna put some water in it and let it get some sun and try to work this out. yeah, and solar is attached and everything. I might still be doing some spray painting, but I feel like I need to catch up because, you know, I'm really behind on replying to people's comments and stuff like that, and I've been doing a lot of work here. I do appreciate Solar Billy's help with the solar stuff, you know, but I'm not a professional at anything. Okay, so I make mistakes all the time, and my brain gets weird. So let me, yeah, I'll get back to this. Sometimes I make some mistakes. Sometimes I plan it out in my head, but you just can't quite correct everything. I mean, I even measured the space I had for the toilet before going in and looked online to make sure that it would actually fit. And when I unboxed it and tried to fit it in this corner, sure, it fits. As you can see, it clearly fits in that corner. The problem is, I mean, yes, I would have had to have taken out these rails if I was going to keep it there. The problem is, oh, look where the flusher is. Back in there. Darn it. Now, I'm not interested in sacrificing and getting a smaller toilet. I want the biggest porta potty toilet that has the 5.5 gallon holding tank, and that's all I'll take. So, hey, just fix it as we go, right? I'm gonna rip out the rails down here, then I'm gonna turn the toilet 45 degrees angle and have the butt of the toilet right here facing that way. So just be a different, you know, scooted up against the bed, and then I'm gonna utilize this space for storage or possibly even a future indoor shower area. And then I'll redo the rails so that it can't slide around. And then it's easy access dumping. You just open the door, undo the top part, grab the bottom part, and take it to the dump site. So it'll be easy. Secondly, I went and reviewed some comments and people that were talking on my last video, and I think that's a success story. I think this is how YouTube works really well, to give people advice, to say, Eric, I've seen it done this way. Look at this link. Why didn't you do this? I don't take those kind of comments critically. I'm really good at taking criticism, and advice is great, especially if someone knows a better way to do it. So there was some great tips, and I actually had somebody here in Panama City. It's funny because I made that video and then I've met like 6 people in Panama City since then. A police officer that works down here, a couple that were in their RV, and an actual plumber that has volunteered to kind of help me fix the mistakes that I've already made, utilizing what I already did up there, but expanding it and fixing many of the problems that other people were talking about, as far as venting, as far as having the elbow down, and also utilizing the space a little more, building more rails so that if the water's sloshing around in there, I slam on the brakes, it's not going to slip out, it's going to stay up there. This is all very important. I think that my biggest thing is there's a lot more involved in creating a rooftop solar shower than just, hey, let's just throw it together real quick and it'll be awesome. That's my fault, okay? That's poor planning on my part to just think that I could copy something like that. But this is going to be done right this time, and it's my project tomorrow before I go see Wayne, is to finish it up the right way, have it finished up, help finish it up the right way. So yeah, we'll get back to basics. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the tips, guys. Hey guys, Jack's here, along with his human servant Eric. Thanks for watching our RV channel. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up below. Don't forget to watch all of our other videos. We got some great material out there. Subscribe to our channel so you can get the latest updates here on the road. Can you say hi? Talk to you guys later.